Marcus Rashford to Arsenal. That's something that is interesting, isn't it? And also, Alexander Isak's transfer. We're going to be talking about that. Then Martin Odegaard. I've also got something to talk about. And we're going to be looking at transfers, what exactly is happening in the camp of Arsenal. As you definitely know that when it comes to transfers, I'm always right about here to bring to you the latest trade as it comes in. This is the Arsenal Hub, and my name is Abu Karls. So let's get the party started really, and we start on a high note talking about the one and only Marcus Rashford. Getting news from the Evening Standard, yeah, and Metro plus quite a bit more sources are talking about Marcus Rashford and his potential move to the club Arsenal. So, and also the Mirror saying something with the Mirror saying Marcus Rashford tipped for the Arsenal transfer. It's reportedly said that one of the big Arsenal legends definitely needs the football club Arsenal, and as Arsenal to go on and sign the player Marcus Rashford, and he says, give me the papers for him. I'll definitely sign the deal for him. So Emmanuel Petit is this is from the Mirror, and it says Emmanuel Petit is desperate to sign Marcus Rashford for Arsenal himself. Sign him right about now. And the ex-Ghana midfielder who won the Premier League and FA Cup double with Arsenal in 1997 and 1998 season has urged manager Mikel Arteta to splash out on Manchester United forward this very summer. That would be a very good signing. That would definitely be a good signing, and would be a signing that Arsenal can make. And really, anyway, how do we get there? How do we get to Marcus Rashford, and how do we also get to Newcastle United's Alexander Isak? So United could sign Alexander Isak if Manchester United, if Arsenal don't know. United have come out and said they are interested in Alexander Isak. But Newcastle United is also right about there, trying to figure out how this definitely can go. And the fact that Marcus Rashford is running out of favor from Manchester United's manager, definitely his head is looking for a move away out of the club, Manchester United. But you know, when it comes to Mikel Arteta, there's a way he handles these football players and gets the best out of them. And I've got a good feeling if you get Marcus Rashford and put him in Arsenal, he will definitely perform. We're looking at a football player who's once scored 30 plus goals in 2 seasons, 30 plus goals each separate season. But the recently concluded season, Marcus Rashford scored only 7 goals in the Premier League. And one of those reasons as to why we think that he performed that way, it's wrong management, poor management. If you've got a football player like Marcus Rashford and you cannot utilize him, then that's your own problem. And right about now, seeing the football manager Mikel Arteta transforming Kai Havertz, it's definitely something that's quite brilliant, and we definitely know that he can transform anyone. When you look at Kai Havertz, when he was playing for the football club Chelsea, he was not the best of football players, you know. I used to watch Kai Havertz and I thought he was wasted. Even when he was signed, when Arsenal signed Kai Havertz, I was deep down inside, I was like, why has Arsenal signed him? Why has Mikel Arteta signed him? He doesn't have a lot to put on the table. But Mikel Arteta has transformed Kai Havertz to a world-class striker. World class. If you're talking about top strikers and you do not talk about the name Kai Havertz, then you've got a big problem with you, because Kai Havertz is a very good one and he's been transformed under the management of Mikel Arteta. So I definitely think that if Marcus Rashford makes that move away from Manchester United and moves to Arsenal, that will be a brilliant thing. But it will be noted that it's not only Arsenal that is interested in him. Every club definitely can see the potential of Marcus Rashford, but possibly he's in the wrong. I don't know how I can call it, but I think he's in the wrong team. Yeah, he's in the wrong club, because Marcus Rashford, if he joins Arsenal, yeah, definitely, for a fact, you'll see Marcus Rashford scoring plenty of goals. The fact that Tottenham Hotspurs have hinted on the fact that they could be signing him. That's one club that sees potential in Marcus Rashford. And then Paris Saint-Germain. PSG has been trying to sign the player for quite a long time. PSG sees how good a football player Marcus Rashford is. And definitely, all of us know how Marcus Rashford definitely is a good one. He's a very good football player. And if he makes that move to Arsenal, then that will be a brilliant thing. That will definitely be a very wonderful thing. So, recently, yesterday, he was linked to a couple of clubs, but let's hope this does not get to stiff competition where he will cost Arsenal a lot of money. If Arsenal have to go in, I think they should act very fast. I think Arsenal should act very fast so that they can get the player quite quickly, and that will be very, very brilliant, So, I think that is definitely going to be a good thing for the football club Arsenal, So, having talked about Marcus Rashford, let's talk about Newcastle United's Alexander Isak. So Alexander Isak's transfer value has now gone to £120 million. £120 million, that's big money, that's massive money. So the question is, Marcus Rashford, posing a poll onto you. Marcus Rashford versus Alexander Isak. Whom should Arsenal go for? Do you think Arsenal should sign Marcus Rashford because he's going to be a lower price? Or Arsenal should go on and sign Alexander Isak? That's something for you. But having said that, Alexander Isak, I think Arsenal is delaying a bit, is lying behind when it comes to the Alexander Isak transfer. Because, and I think it's just because of the amount of money that is involved with this transfer. It's big money. It's definitely big money. So, if Arsenal have to sign him, then they should go on and act quick, act very fast. And a lot more football players have definitely been linked to the football club Arsenal, and we've got the likes of Pedro Neto, who's so something about Pedro Neto. Arsenal have been the sole club that were frontlining the signing of the sole club that were into the signing of Pedro Neto from Wolves. But Manchester United has now come on board and said we're also cashing in on the player. So there's going to be a bit of a bidding war in case Arsenal are 100% for Pedro Neto. That's what I had for you about Pedro Neto, and it comes in from the Evening Standard and also from Metro, which is also a very reliable source. And then there is Victor Gyökeres to talk about also. Again, something is happening between Manchester United and Arsenal, Again, Manchester United has gone on and gone for a target that Arsenal has always wanted and been linked to Arsenal, and Arsenal is looking for to sign him, and we're talking about Victor Gyökeres. So Victor Gyökeres, he's definitely in for a move away from his current club, and really, we think that move to Arsenal could definitely do him good. If he wants Champions League football next season, he's never going to get it at Manchester United, so it could be a waste of time for him. So Manchester United, I don't think they are going to be able to get Victor Gyökeres. That's definitely out. So still, let us know what you think about Victor Gyökeres and his potential move to the football club Arsenal, and what you definitely think should be done when it comes to this transfer. So, and also there was something coming in from the Sun. The Suns had something to talk about Marcus Rashford again, and we hope things go on quite well for Arsenal in signing this football player. Yeah. Anyway, and now I've got something from the Evening Standard about Joshua Zirkzee. So And the Evening Standard has gone on and said a few things, and let's see what the Evening Standard has got to say about this. Arsenal in a mix for the £34 million Joshua Zirkzee. Joshua Zirkzee has been tipped as a big striker target for plenty of clubs this very summer, including Arsenal plus Manchester United. Then TM Dario says the road could be open for the Premier League team due to issues with the prospective Italian buyers. Inter Milan have discussed a move to buy the player in this busy dealing with their takeover in Juventus Marcel before they can buy. So AC Milan are ready to spend around £40 million on a striker, but Belgium may demand more, even though Bayern Munich have a £34 million back option. So, La Gazzetta dello Sports claim that the release clause stretches to clubs across Europe, naming Arsenal as the leading contenders for Joshua Zirkzee. So, you can definitely see that that could be big news if Joshua Zirkzee gets to the football club. Arsenal are very much into it, as that I just read to you is from the Evening Standard in the States on the football player Joshua Zirkzee, who could also be making that big move to the club Arsenal. Anyway, now having said that, we have also got yet another football player to talk about. Really, it's getting a bit naughty between Manchester United and Arsenal. Guys, why is there all this competition for football players? And now we're talking about a 60 million football player. One that has definitely made rounds in recent times. He's been noticed by very many clubs. Chelsea wants him, Manchester United wants him, and also Manchester City tipped about him. But the main clubs, plus also Liverpool, but the main clubs now that are into him are very much that he could have his destination there. It's Arsenal. And guess who? Manchester United. Manchester United also wants Benjamin Sesko. Big fight for football players when it comes to the Premier League. And now Arsenal versus Manchester United on Benjamin Sesko. So, Benjamin Sesko has a release clause of £60 million. But now, I anticipate that this is going to go up because of the competition that's been created by desperate clubs to sign him. So if Manchester United go on and put in that bid officially, that will mean that the price of the player is going to go up because Arsenal is willing to pay around £60 million. And if it's £60 million, which is his release clause, and if that £60 million is made and the club is offering a price that is higher than that, then I definitely know for a fact that his price will definitely rise to the sky. Let's hope things keep on moving on quite well for you and all Arsenal fans who are right about here watching me at the Arsenal Hub. My name is Abu Kals and I'm always right about here to bring to you the latest. And also within a bit of team news for you, Alexander Zinchenko could be heading for an exit out of the club as Jurgen Timber is back on form. Jurgen Timber is set to return to football, and Alexander Zinchenko has run out of favor from the current manager of Arsenal, Mikel Arteta, and he's not going to sit there and just wait for gameplay because he's not been getting enough gameplay recently. He's looking at a move away from the club Arsenal, and Newcastle United are one club that are interested in signing Alexander Zinchenko. Let's wait and see how this unfolds, but I predict things must be going on quite well, and they will definitely be going on quite well for the club Arsenal. So let's hope things move that way. And Jurgen Timber, who's a very good one, when he was on, before he got that injury, he definitely was a very good one, and that's why it's going to be a bit complicated for him to move complicated for Alexander Zinchenko to get gameplay. Anyway, having said that, we need to talk a little bit about Martin Odegaard, who's been linked to a move away from the club Arsenal, heading to Real Madrid. What is happening? I've got great news for you, all Arsenal fans. That is from different sources, and I've made my own research and also try to see how possible that is. Is Martin Odegaard going to leave Arsenal? The truth and reality is that Martin Odegaard is going nowhere. This very season, Martin Odegaard is going nowhere. Real Madrid have no chance of signing him, despite the fact that they've showed a bit of interest in him. But the football player remains the one that is going to lead Arsenal to glory next season, and hopefully things will turn up very well for Arsenal. Otherwise, my name is Abu Kaus and this is the Arsenal Hub. Thank you for being part of this, and please subscribe, ring that notification bell. Thank you and goodbye for now.